Gonna test audio and get the best audio for a potential like broadcast in the future. I don't see this as a problem, as I think the audio is pretty good right now, but the prior broadcast I just tried to do didn't really work. The audio was kind of over the gameplay, and it was a little bit too loud, and it was just all over the place. So yeah, as I mentioned in the previous video that is now deleted, this is just kind of a channel update on where I'm at and what I want to do in the future, and with a little bit of gameplay in there as well. So as some of you may know and some of you may not know, I have another YouTube channel, and I think that it might be time to just amalgamate both themes of the two channels into one. On my other YouTube channel, I do Tycat fan reaction. That's actually what the channel's called. So what that entails is I kind of just, if any of you are familiar with Steve Dangle, I kind of do the same thing, but with the Ticats and the CFL in general. Here we have Jaguar Davis on the Ticats and Justin Tuggle. That's pretty nice. Most recent roster update should be up tonight or tomorrow. Sorry, but yeah, so on my Ticats fan reaction channel, that's kind of the theme of it. And then on this channel, if some of you follow me on Twitter, you've seen that I actually got an article written about this channel and about what this channel is about, which is CFL rosters for Madden 19 for PS4. Ooh, I was picking us apart here early. But I've noticed that I'm kind of splitting potential subscribers, if that makes any sense. Like, being a sports administration student, I know like strategies to grow toggle with the sack, to grow sporting kind of like entities or whatever on social media and things like that. But I don't know if it's sensible, knowing that, to have both channels going at the same time. So I'm thinking I might amalgamate both this CanuckMadden and Tycat fan reaction channel into one bigger CFL content driving channel, just in general. If that's something that interests you at all, just throw a comment down there and say, you know what, Gordy, I think I like that, or you know what, Gordy, I like both channels, and that's fine. I'm down for either plan at this point. I just need to know what direction you guys want to go in, because at the end of the day, you guys are the one that watches. You guys are the ones that watch these videos, right? So these videos should be what you want to watch. I mean, that's a really simplistic way of viewing it, but at the end of the day, like I said, that's what it should be about, is what the viewers want to see, because the viewers are what get you the views. Wow, that was really profound, wasn't it? So yeah, go ahead and follow me on my social media links that should be in the description. On Twitter is @GordyClark. At Gordy_Clark on Twitter, and then on Instagram is @GordyClark. Really simple, no spaces, no capitalizations or anything like that. Just Gordy Clark, GORDIECLARK on Instagram. And like I said, I am not one of these guys that doesn't want like you to message me and tell me what I'm doing. Like, go ahead and message me so that I can get better. Like, at this point, I still find both of these channels are well, Tycat fan reaction not as much, because I have a full year under my belt at that, almost. But this channel of me actually putting like a solid amount of effort into it is still like in its infancy stage, even though I've had like articles written about it and stuff like that. I think that's something that can catapult this channel, but I don't think that like negates the growth period, if that makes sense. I still think that there's going to be growing pains, but I'm trying to negate some of that by just, like I said, asking you guys what you want to see. So, without further ado, let's do some gameplay here. Also, when I'm talking about commenting what you guys want to see, tell me what types of videos you want to see. Like, obviously this is my roster and I made it, but like we can have fun with it, right? I did upload like the Andrew Harris from the 1 yard line challenge. Now obviously that's an American football field, so it's not as long as it would have been in Canada, but Braylon Addison might go here. He might go. Braylon Addison, I am super excited to watch in a full season in a Ticat uniform. That's going to be pretty. But yeah, tell me what videos you guys want to see. Like, I am an open book, basically. You guys write the story. What do you want to see? Let's do it. Like, I'm just here to record what you want to see, basically. Anyway, here we go. Mazzoli at midfield after the stamps, score a quick touchdown. Finds Chambers down the seam. Not bad. Really underrated signing, in my opinion, by the Ticats to get Shamar Chambers back. Just adds to the Canadian receiver depth, which I think is a super important point of our offense and of June Jones's offense. Obviously, Mike Jones is a solid receiver. A move that kind of flew under the radar as well was not only signing Brian Jones as well from the Saskatchewan Roughriders, a free agent, national receiver from the University of Acadia, but also the Solely throws a pick. That he baited me the whole way. That was awful. But also the retirement of Justin Buren. Justin Buren was a Canadian receiver that really came on at the end of that last season, and was a did a solid job for us. Caught a couple big plays. Man, my defense. Made a couple big plays down the stretch, and like I said, was solid, but he has retired according to the CFL transaction list on their website. So that was a really peculiar move. I didn't see that coming, obviously. But it'll be interesting to see what they do with the ratio this year, because they have the potential of dressing more Canadians on defense with the addition of Tunde Adeleke from Calgary. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm excited for it. But here we go. We got them on third down here. Of course, for those of you that might not know, in Canada, this would be a punting situation, 3rd and 5. But obviously playing NFL rules with CFL rosters, we gotta go ahead and try and defend a 4th down, and they get a 1st down. And that's why we play 3 downs. No, I'm just kidding. Delvin Breaux you saw there. Also, probably the biggest re-signing the Ticats had this offseason was getting Breaux back, the Bermuda Triangle. Signed to a 3-year deal, which I thought was huge. I thought if we got him back, it would maybe be for like 1 year, and just like he'd get offers from the South, and he'd be like, okay, see ya. But like to get him to a 3-year deal, that's unreal. I never thought that would happen. I'm super excited for him. He's the highest paid defensive back in CFL history. I think it's well deserved. I think he's probably a top 5 DB in CFL history, so it makes sense. Okay, we're flopping over here like this. Come on, gentlemen, let's go. And then there's Breaux again. A super underrated part of his game, I think, is actually run, like, contain. And that might sound really stupid, seeing as he's a boundary side cornerback, and he's literally never where they run to. But, like, you saw, like, on quarterback sneaks a couple times last year, like, stripping the ball and stuff. I guess, like, just tackling in general. Like, a lot of DBs can cover, but when the receiver catches the ball, like, good luck. Like, they just... Not a lot of DBs can actually... Be for real. Oh! Okay. Okay. Run right through my legs. Okay, that's cool. Boys, we're in a hole here. We're in a hole here. Yeah, but I was just saying about DBs, like... Come on. You know DBs can't tackle. Don't come at me, DBs. I've had a couple CFL players reach out to me. about their ratings, and it's pretty funny because Don Jackson of the Stampeders actually reached out to me a couple times actually, and we were talking about his rating and like the Stampeders overall rating. I think I had the Stampeders overall rating at like an 80. I want to say like 81 or 82, and that was just because that was before I did their whole offensive line, and obviously like upgraded their offensive line because the Cardinals' offensive line in real life is awful. So their team overall obviously went up after that. Massoli's got himself some work to do here. Probably look to get Alex Green in the game a little bit. See where we can go.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Two touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense.
We got to go to work. There's Deontay Evans, and a really interesting point about him is he actually just signed in the AAF, and I don't know what I want to do about players who sign in the AAF, because I think the AAF's going to ultimately fail like real miserably. So I don't know if I want to take the... I guess I have to take the players off of the CFL rosters just because they're not obviously on that team, and that makes sense. But it's just frustrating because I don't see the AAF as like a long-term league or like competition at all for the CFL. But in the meantime, I guess I'm gonna have to take the players off. And like Dylan Wynn, former Toronto Argonaut, randomly signing the AAF as well. So it's just weird. There's Courtney Stephen as a Stampeder. That looks weird. Yeah, that's been a point of contention in like the CFL community or whatever. For this past, I guess it's just been this offseason, about will the AAF like ultimately kill the CFL and like is the league dead because of this? I'm like, no. Like I'll admit I got nervous. On opening night was the only time that I was actually like, okay, like these guys might mean business. And that was when I think it was San Antonio in the Alamo Dome. I don't even know what the AAF team's called. The San Antonio, I want to say Commanders. Yeah, I think that's right. But yeah, like that was the only time I ever got nervous for the league, was how successful like I guess that opening night like really was for them. But then like reports come out and like these guys already need money. These guys need a bailout from the Carolina Hurricanes owner to give them $250 million. I don't think it's viable. I don't think it's long term. I just think it's I think it will get through this first season, but with the XFL coming in next season, I think they're actually in prime position to kind of learn from where the AAF went wrong, and then come in and be like, hey, we're going to do all this, and we're not going to do it wrong like them. And then ultimately, I think the XFL, like, crazily enough, might have a better chance of succeeding than the AAF. And like that would have sounded stupid like even 2 months ago, because we saw how much like quote momentum the AAF had, even though it sounds like it was kind of a fraud. But yeah, it would sound stupid, but it just makes sense the way they're just gonna sit back and learn and then come in with all of these better strategies and da-da-da-da-da and try and succeed in ways that the AAF couldn't, or hasn't so far. I mean, I shouldn't fool the league before they actually fool themselves, so. 14-7, that was a big responding drive from the Ticats with less than 3 minutes to go in the second quarter.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back.
I think it would be pretty cool if I kept this channel going and grew the subscribers. Also keeping my TFR Tag FM Reaction channel going as well. For like an upload schedule, I would probably try and do like at least, I don't know, let me see, like at least a weekly upload of a gameplay and kind of like commentary like this, if that's something you guys would like. And then we could just kind of like chat, like if you guys want to interact in the comment section, like while I'm while I'm even streaming, and just be like, hey, like, let's talk about this. Like, almost like a Q&A gameplay upload. Like, I'd be down for that. That'd be cool, in my opinion. So, if anybody's up for that, just let me know. John Jackson, holy guy, he's already got almost 100 yards. 2-minute warning coming up here, I think. Yeah. All right.
Here it's 3rd and 3. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
I think Tuggle was a great pickup for the Ticats for sure. I think he fills the void so well left by Dean. I'm gonna be honest, I was really disappointed when Dean left. Like super disappointed. But I didn't know, like, there were talks on TSN 1150. I think I heard Taddy and Marsh talk about it, where like they were talking about like the possibility of Nikita Whitlock coming in and playing Mike, and I was like for some reason I really liked that idea. I don't know, like don't look at me weird for that, but like that guy's like a human bowling ball. Like he can play fullback, D-tackle. I swear, like if they would have given him a chance, he probably would have been a decent Mike. But then when I saw we signed Tuggle, I was like, okay, we're set. Like we're good. There's not a like position group on our team now for the first time in like forever that I'm not confident in. Like I'm not worried about any position group on offense or really defense. I think the only position group that I might be worried about, and this sounds kind of stupid, is kicker. Like we got Domagala from Carleton, the Canadian, which is nice to have a Canadian as a kicker, helps the ratio, but like I don't know, like it's hard to walk in straight from uni and be a kicker in the biggest professional, like biggest in the Canadian Football League, like at the highest level in the country, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't know, we'll have to see in training camp if they bring in any more kickers. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this stream up. I don't have any more comments that I need to talk about. And it looks like Calgary's going to come down here and probably at least get a field goal. So, it was awesome to be able to do a video like this for you guys. And like I said, comment, please like, subscribe if you like this video. And we'll try and get at you with more of these videos if that's what you want. Again, tell me, talk to me, let me know, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.